Hi everyone, welcome back to our vocabulary class. This is already our 11th meeting. As you have requested, we are going to move back to Monday for our online synchronous session. Online synchronous means online yang bareng-bareng gitu, jadinya di waktu yang bersamaan. And then we're going to learn about adjective today. It's not really that complicated. It has rules, but because you already learned about affixes, you have prefix, suffix, and root words, and you have also learned about many like arrangement. How do you say it? Many forms of verb and adverb. This is not as complicated as those. Jadi karena kalian itu sudah pernah, kita kan pernah belajar verb and adverb, juga kita pernah belajar kata tambahan, kata depan, tambahan kata belakang, dan juga kata dasar ya. Root, suffix, and prefix. It's going to be a little bit easier for you to understand because it's just, you just need to remember one thing. Okay.
So grammarians, we have this class of words called adjectives. And what they do is they change stuff. Adjectives change stuff.
Yeah, adjective change stuff. Yeah, I mean, verb also change sentence, and like adverb also change stuff. I mean, it changed the meaning of the sentence and also try to explain about verb or a noun. No. Verb, adjective, and other else. Adjective only explain about noun. Okay. Jadi itu kalau misalnya adverb itu menerangkan semua kata-kata lain dalam satu sentence, sedangkan adjective itu hanya menerangkan tentang noun. Okay. Let's see what he's talking about.
They're part of this larger category of words that we call modifiers.
Modifiers, okay.
Because that's what they do. They modify, they change things. So let's say I were to draw you a bear, a kind of human-looking, standing on two legs kind of bear. Sure. I could refer to this bear and I could say the bear. But I can also refer to this bear with a description, like the friendly bear.
Okay.
But if that bear were blue, for instance, I could describe the bear as the blue bear.
Well, if you still remember that when we learn about verb, they changing the color of the words that if they want to try to explain something clearer. Jadinya kan kalau misalnya kalian itu noticed di waktu kita belajar verb dan adverb sebelumnya, the teacher dia itu kan mengubah itunya ya, kata-katanya ya, untuk membuat menjadi clearer. Jadi this blue word is adjective, in case you still don't get a clue.
And in the blue bear, the word blue modifies bear. Blue.
As you can see, bear is a noun, right? Dia kan kata benda kan, kata orang gitu, kata benda. Animals is also, that's why animal is referred to it, right? Animal is like a living being, but also because it's not human, that's why it says we use it, like when we try to explain tools and furnitures and houses, buildings, whatever.
is an adjective that describes bear. So adjectives change stuff and they describe stuff. And if that bear were a different color, it would be, the red bear.
Okay, this is totally hypothetical cartoon bear, okay? There's no way bear have blue or red color.
And now that bear is red. Actually more of a salmon color, frankly. Let's put this into action with some sentences. Stephen is Connie's best friend. Now, what is the word that describes or changes another word in this sentence? If you guessed best, you were correct. Best modifies friend. So Stephen is Connie's best friend. What?
Again, friend is a noun, right? Because it's a person. Friend is a person.
Stephen, friend. What kind of friend is he? The best friend. The enormous pie is not for sale. Now, what's the adjective in that sentence? If you guessed enormous, you would be correct. Enormous, which means very big, is modifying or changing the word pie.
Okay, there is like I'm going to show you like a little bit a picture about this. Enormous. Because when we learn about suffixes, if you still remember, based on the rules and what we have discussed, suffix mostly are going to change either verb or noun into adjectives. No, it's changing verb, noun, adjectives. How do you, let me see. Suffix, suffix, suffix. Where is it? Okay, so suffix can change word class and the meaning of words. So when you add a basic word, like base word, with suffixes, it's mostly going to become either noun or adjectives. It's going to, it's very rarely it's going to change the word into a verb. Stop share. Screen share. Adjective. Verb. Position. This one, I think. My goodness, what? What? Why? Okay, this is annoying. As you can see, adjective suffixes. So again, suffix change word class from verb to noun or noun to adjective. but they can also change meaning from verb to noun or noun to adjective. Okay. And then noun to verb. Noun or verb plus the suffix os is going to be adjective, like just what we saw, enormous, right? Enormous, adjective. Wait, stop share first, share screen. Dangerous, famous, noun or verb. Plus suffix, musical, political, industrial. Industry, economics, cloud, fog, sun, dirt, attract, create, plus y, plus iv. These are noun, cloud, fog, sun, dirt. Create is verb, music is noun, politics is also noun. Fame, I think fame is also a noun. Danger, noun. Industry, economics also noun. Create is verb. Attract. Let's see. Attract. Is a verb. Okay. So let me see. Is danger? Yeah, danger is a noun. Then fame, I think it's also a noun. Fame. Yeah, it's a noun. Okay, so only attract and create is a verb from all of this jumble of words. And then if able, again, enjoyable, comfortable, washable. It's from adding verb. Comfort. Comfort is a verb, right? Is it noun? Comfort. Another noun. Okay. So enjoy is also a noun. Yeah, knowledge is a noun. Enjoy. Enjoy is a verb. Suit, it's a noun. I think it's a noun. Oh, it's a verb. Suit's a verb. Undrinkable, reliable, breakable. These are verb. Comprehend. Comprehend is also a verb, I think. Comprehend. Memahami, verb. Okay. Yeah. But because it has this able at the end, it becomes adjective. Again, if you find the ending of full or less, thoughtful, helpful, useful, if you find the ending of words able, if you find the ending os, all, y, if, all of them are going to be adjective. Okay. And then
Now, I thought a little bit of word origins might be kind of useful here if we go back to the Latin. Now, obviously you don't need to speak Latin in order to make sense of English, but I thought it would be cool to look at what adjective literally means. So the word part ad comes from the Latin meaning to or toward or on, and the adjective part comes from a Latin word, jacere. It means to throw.
Okay.
So an adjective is something that's kind of thrown on or thrown on top of something, because you don't necessarily need adjectives in order for a sentence to make sense, the way that you need to have a verb or the way that you need to have a noun. Adjectives are a little bit extra. They're thrown on top. You know, these sentences would work on their own without the adjectives in them. Stephen is Connie's friend. The pie is not for sale. You know, they would work. But what's nice about adjectives and modifiers of all kinds is that they add something extra. They add more detail. They change and describe stuff.
Okay, so he's just explaining about the original adjective words from, what is it called, Latin? So from add is like adding something, right? Menambahkan sesuatu, right? And then adjective is to throw, like to throw something to another thing, like that. It's like it's just how a native speaker likes to say things. I mean, to throw is like untuk cuma dia itu sebenarnya cuma bermaksud menyatakan, menambahkan begitu. Like for example, when I go out, I usually throw whatever that's at the top of my cloth rack. Jadi ya maksudnya saya bilang gitu tuh, setiap kali saya mau keluar tuh saya biasanya memakai apa saja yang ada di paling atas dari rak baju saya. Like why do I use throw whatever that's on top of my rack? Why don't I say I usually put on the clothes that I could see at the top of my cloth rack. Yeah, that's how the sentence become more proper and politer sounding. But it's going to be very long. Tapi itu bakalan kayak sangat panjang cerita jadinya kan. That's why they have like lots of words that they use differently. So throwing here is not like membuang, but memakai, throw on clothes. Yeah, that's just a bit of extra. The point is, it's just trying to say that without the best or without enormous, the sentence is going to still work. Jadi tanpa perlu ada kata best, tanpa perlu kata enormous, itu sentence-nya tidak akan kenapa-napa. It's not like a verb. Yeah. If you say Stephen, Connie, friend, it's going to become just noun. And it's not even really complete. It's kind of disjointed. Jadinya itu kalau misalnya cuma apabila to be-nya, if the to be is like gone, jadi kalau misalnya to be-nya dihilangkan gitu ya, if you omitted the to be, it's going to be Stephen, Connie's friend. If it's also without adjective, okay? If it's in the word, it's not going to be a sentence, it's just going to be a noun. Karena dia kan cuma semua kata benda jadinya. I mean, everything is going to be like Stephen is a person. Connie's friend, it's referring to Stephen, right? So it's not going to be a sentence. What I mean is sentence cannot have a cannot not have a verb. And then if there is an adjective, the teacher here just stated that it's okay if you omit it, but it's better if you use it because it's going to add more details on your sentences. Jadi kalau adjective itu boleh dihilangkan, tapi apabila kalian ingin menerangkan sesuatu dengan lebih detail, make your sentence have more flowery sense or variety. Jadinya ada variasinya gitu ya. You can use the adjective just like that. Okay, so that's it, right? That's what it is. This is it, adjective. And then I'm going to explain what else is there. See, oh, it's noun suffixes. I didn't add it when we are learning about noun because there's so many things that we need to learn, that you need to learn about noun. At the time, if you remember, there are 10 types of noun. Jadi kan kalau misalnya kalian ingat ada 10 jenis kata benda ya, makanya itu. And also we haven't learned about prefix, suffix, and root yet. Jadi kita belum belajar kata dasar, kata benda, dan juga kata tambahan, kata belakang. That's why I didn't add this part. But again, it's just like the adjective one. If you find the suffixes that ends with ment, ion, Asian, ing, ness, it, or it's going to be noun. The word is going to be noun. And besides that, I also would like you to be able to discern verb and adjectives. As you may see, I also have to recheck again. I don't want you to be wrong when trying to decide whether a word is a verb or an adjective. Because action verb is very, how do I say it? Action verb is very easy, right? Action verb, whether it's regular or irregular one, jadi kan maupun dia regular or irregular one. Regular one, for example, is cook. Yeah. Annotate text. Regular verb is cook and it becomes cooked. Then if it's irregular, it's going to be what? Cut also, cut. All right. Run, ran, run. Another irregular one. And again, as I have told you, irregular verb, you need to memorize it. There's nothing that I can do for you. I'm really sorry about that. You just Google, type list of irregular verb and try to memorize it. Because that's what I have done before during junior high school. And then as you can see, there's also ing, right? In here, spelling, it becomes a noun instead of it being a verb. This is kind of a little bit tricky to explain. If you remember, we have like verb-ing. We learned about verb-ing on the previous meeting, right? On the verb-ing, so it depends on your sentence. Like if it's a present continuous one, I'm running. Run plus verb-ing. Present continuous. If it's past continuous, I was running. If it's perfect, there is a perfect continuous, right? Perfect continuous. Continuous tense. Present perfect continuous tense. So I have been running. Past perfect continuous. I have been running. Okay, that's verb-ing. Or verbing is just trying to add verb one plus ing. While if it's ing in here, it becomes a noun. For example, I'm jogging. Noun with ing. Plus ing. So when you are trying to describe something, it's also like gerund, like gerund. Gerund is a verb, okay, that acts like a noun in a sentence. And usually gerund is obtained by adding ing. So it's going to become, yeah, noun that acts, no, a verb that acts like noun in a sentence. Jogging is my hobby. See, it becomes a noun. And in here, it has also become a noun because this is the object of the sentence. Subject, verb, object. Subject, verb, object. Okay. Then okay, what else is there? Adjective and preposition. We also learn about preposition, right? The in, on, at, if you still remember. So verb also can be added with preposition. As you can see, listen to, agree with, depends on, suffer from, got married. To apologize for, apply for, waiting for, worry about, complain to or complain about, belongs to, spend on. So this on, about, for, with, from, all of them are preposition. Okay. Again, this adjective. Good, afraid, keen, similar, interest, surprised, aware, tired, full, from, added with the same thing, like add, on, to, by, of, with, from. So the easiest thing for you to discern whether a word is an adverb or adjective is usually verb are usually like to be, E, like SMR, or it's going to be action, verb. So trying to explain something that's happening, action, verb, right? Speaking, drawing, driving, like that. And if it's an adjective, entire studying, similar to keen on. Wait. Okay, so these examples actually not not making it very clear that it's like an adjective. I mean, because if you make this good at gone, you wouldn't have a comprehensive sentence. Ya. Jadi kalau misalnya kalimat-kalimat ini nih kayak susah gitu kalau misalnya mau dilihat itu adjektifnya itu yang mana kalau misalnya nggak di bold. Karena kalimat ini nggak bisa dipisahin gitu loh. Kalau misalnya good at-nya dipisah, I was never very mathematics, like that. It's not going to be a good sentence if you make it in Indonesian. Saya tidak pernah sangat matematika. Like that if you did not use good at. While at the other sentence from the video, you will be able to see like a difference, right? Where if you did not add something, if you omit the adjective, it's just going to be okay. For example, the obvious one, okay. Anas bought a new last week. Anas bought a new hijab last week. So this new here is the adjective because it explains the hijab. But if you omit the new, Anas bought a hijab last week, it wouldn't affect the sentence. I mean, fundamentally, kayak kalau misalnya ditambah new kan jadinya kan Anas membeli jilbab yang baru minggu kemarin, right? Tapi kalau misalnya dihilangkan new-nya, barunya itu dihilangkan, jadi kan Anas beli jilbab minggu kemarin. Inti kalimatnya itu kan tetap beli jilbab masih minggu kemarin, right? It's just adding kalau misalnya dia itu new or like bought a blue hijab last week, jadinya kan belinya itu spesifiknya biru loh, gitu. It's not going to really affect the sentence. That's if it's like clear, but this one is not clear. How do you say it? Like kalau misalnya sorry, verb is about action and adjective is about jadi kan dia itu kan untuk kata kerja ya. Kalau misalnya adjective itu kata sifat, but how do we explain it so you understand? About giving action to a sentence. So adjective is about giving additional explanation or details to a sentence. Like that. Like good shoes. It doesn't necessarily you can just say shoes, right? Kan kalian bisa cuma ngomong sepatu aja, nggak perlu kayak ditambahin good shoes gitu. Terus kayak your state of being juga, anger. Let me see. Anger is so anger is a noun, angry is adjective. Let me give you stop share. My goodness. angry bird. So this angry is adjective, the bird is a noun. Okay. Angry adjective. Image. As you can see, adjective, angry, bad, big, bitter, black, bland, bloody, blue, bold, bossy, brave, brief, bright, broad, busy, calm, cheap, chewy, chubby. And if you remember in here, where is it? Adjective suffix. If the ending is Y, most probably it's going to be adjective. Like in here. My goodness. What happened? Angry, bloody, bossy. And it's comparative and superlative. It's like comparative is like comparing something, right? When we compare, for example, my shoe size is bigger than my sister's. Jadinya itu kayak ukuran kaki saya, ukuran sepatu saya itu lebih besar daripada ukuran sepatu saudara perempuan saya. Like that. Superlative is angriest or tallest misalnya. If belakangnya itu as ini belakangnya yeah. For example, Borobudur is one of the, I think Borobudur is the biggest Buddhist temple in the world, right? If I'm not mistaken. Or is there another biggest Buddhist temple in this world? Let me see. Biggest Buddhist temple. I think it's Borobudur. Okay. I'm not wrong. Yeah. Then what else do I want to share? This scale of why are you not okay? Okay. So the limit is, I mean, if it's like the word that explain how much that this this word like huge, tiny, exhausted, fascinating, astonished is the limit on how big this word can be. It's like the exaggerated version of this word. So This one is the exaggerated version of this word. Jadinya itu kayak versi yang melebih-lebihkan. Yang ini. Ini versi aslinya, biasanya, the basic version. Oke. Like hot, jadi say boiling, kan kayak merasanya kayak direbus gitu. Cold, freezing, membeku. Kan cold itu kan cuma dingin aja. Dan crowded is terlalu ramai ya, ramai, full of people, packed. It's more like you cannot even move anymore. Kalau crowded itu bisa masih kayak bergerak gitu ya. Kalau misalnya packed itu udah nggak bisa lagi bergerak. And then frightened, afraid of something. Jadinya kan takut dengan sesuatu ya. Terrified itu jadinya tuh sangat-sangat takut gitu. Hungry itu kan cuma lapar aja. Starving itu kan benar-benar kayak kelaparan gitu. Itu versi yang agak lebaynya gitu istilahnya ya. And it says here that adjective can be ending in or ed. Surprising, surprise, exciting, excited, exhausting, exhausted. Okay. Bored, frightening, pressing, interesting, disappointing. Semuanya kayak kata sifat sih, right? Embracing itu kan malu ya. Disappointing itu kan mengecewakan. Fascinating itu kan sangat menarik. Tiring itu capek banget ya. Terrifying, exciting, sangat takut ya, terrifying. Exciting itu kan sangat menyenangkan gitu ya, sangat menarik. Interesting, menarik. Astonishing, sangat wow gitu. Frightening again, confusing, membingungkan, exhausting, sangat capek. Surprising, sangat mengejutkan. Clear drawing. So yeah, let's see the list of adjectives. Adjective list. Let's see, image. So, adjective can describe appearance, personality, and size. It's also color, if you remember, right? Black, blue, red, blah, blah, blah. And there's so many types. There are many types of adjectives. And this is 100 common adjective. Abrupt, acidic, adorable, adventurous, aggressive, agitated, accelerated, exasperated. As you can see kan ada ed-nya, right? And then frustrating sih ada ing-nya, and mysterious, O's, if you remember. Why, see? Why? Yeah. As you can see, maybe it's hard for you to see which one is the adjective in a sentence at first. I'm still learning a lot about it, and I still probably mix it up sometimes, but you need to try to figure it out by finding it on Google. Don't be lazy. to find out. Okay? Jadi kan kalau misalnya kita itu belajar apa? Because it's vocabulary, right? Karena kita belajar vocabulary ya. Jadi jangan sampai kalian itu males gitu. Kalau misalnya kalian kira-kira nggak tahu, if it's that word is a verb, apakah dia itu kata kerja, or is it an adverb, apakah itu kayak kata keterangan kata kerja, or if it's an adjective, kalau misalnya kalian nggak tahu apakah itu kata sifat, please try to find out, okay? Don't be lazy. Because this is for your own sake. Karena ini kan untuk kemajuan kalian sendiri. And please remember to write down words that you did not know on your personal dictionary. Ingat kalau misalnya kalian itu kurang tahu suatu kata-kata itu ditulis di personal diary kalian. It's not just for you to learn. Jadinya bukannya cuma untuk kalian itu berlatih remembering the meaning of the word, okay? Jadi bukan cuma untuk remember meaning of the word. But I actually want you to write it down so you wouldn't like write it wrong when you need to write a paper or write on a test. Jadinya itu kalau misalnya kalian tulis beneran, or kalian ketik beneran sendiri gitu kan kalian akan tahu sendiri jadinya itu seharusnya itu tulisan itu bentuknya seperti apa, ya kan? Jadi kan kalian waktu nanti tes atau mungkin kalian itu harus nulis, kalian nggak salah gitu menulisnya, nggak kayak kurang I atau kurang C atau kurang R or whatever word that it should be there but it's not because you did not try to practice it. And when you are writing it down, I hope you will be able to try to pronounce it too. Because in Google Translate, you will be able to listen to the sound, right? When you're written down. Abhorrent.
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 Abhorrent. See, you will be able to listen to how the word actually sounds. How do you actually need to pronounce the word? And if you can, please write down. If you think that you might need the materials from this class later, so you wouldn't need to watch my whole video, which is like more than 2 hours long or 1 hour and 40 minutes or something. Write it down, write notes. Jadinya kalau misalnya kalian itu kira-kira materi ini kalian mungkin perlu lagi nantinya itu write down notes. Jadinya kayak ditulis gitu loh, dicatat. Daripada kalian harus bolak-balik nonton video saya yang panjangnya 2 jam atau 1,5 jam itu. Right? And I think you also see, you can even translate it with voice. Let me try. Use microphone, allow. Okay. See?
Okay.
Disobedient. Oh, sorry. Disobedient.
Tidak patuh.
Okay.
Disobedient.
Disobedient. It's not hard. If you don't want to type it, you can just use your microphone. I'm trying to give you options here. Jadi kan maksudnya saya itu memberikan kalian itu kayak beberapa opsi bagaimana kalian itu mau belajarnya itu. Because I want you to, as a teacher is just a facilitator. Jadi kan saya itu kan cuma fasilitator ya. Like teaching you, I also learn a lot more, right? Kayak saya kan mengajarkan kalian, tapi saya juga belajar banyak loh, maksudnya. Saya bahkan juga masih belajar juga dari kalian. And saya memberikan pilihan, so you will be able, you can try everything that we have been learning for the past. How long has it been? 6 weeks, ya, or more than a month. Jadinya itu kita kan sudah belajarnya sebulan lebih ya. Saya itu memberikan opsi pada kalian. So you try which one. Jadi saya berharap tuh kalian bisa cobain semua. And then choose which one that you think you gain most of. Jadinya pilihlah yang mana yang menurut kalian itu paling cocok untuk kalian, yang kalian merasa kalau kalian itu dapat lebih banyak dengan menggunakan cara itu. Begitu. Okay. And then what else is there? I think this one is already. Okay, so I just want to share with you about this. What happened? Where is my YouTube video? There is no YouTube video? Like seriously? Channel content. Okay. Playlist. Okay, so as you can see, there are so many vocabulary, like adjective vocabulary that to describe appearance, untuk mendeskripsikan suatu, like appearance is how people look. Okay. Gimana sih bahasa Indonesianya? Penampakan seseorang gitu ya. Okay, I'm sorry. And then personality, jadi kan mendeskripsikan seperti apa orang itu gitu. Then there's even 400 adjectives and synonyms and pronunciation that you can try to listen if you want. So you will be able to get more sense about adjective. Okay. And then that's it for this meeting. Thank you very much for listening until the end. And I'm going to give you the exercise too and upload this video. And thank you very much for your attention, and I hope you have a great day.